We're gonna turn this down. I don't know how low I'm gonna need to make it. I think this should be fine. What is up, everybody? Wait, before we do this, yo, Zenny. What is up, everybody? It's your boy Heisenmay back with another video. So this is gonna be the new format. I'm still gonna be making gaming videos. Don't worry. The new format is gonna be me ranting about a lot of stuff, and I wanted to rant about something today because, as y'all know, or some of y'all know, I'm a huge wrestling fan. Literally yesterday and the day before yesterday, I met one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, top 3, my boy Jeff Hardy. All right, and there's a lot that I could say, but I would have to make a separate video for that. And I'm not too good with words, so I might have to write a script with that too. I'm a huge wrestling fan. I've been a wrestling fan since 2015 now. So about 11 years. I did kind of like wrestling before that, but in 2015 is when I really started to watch WWE, like try to watch weekly shows, try to watch everything going on Raw, SmackDown, all that. So I was kind of thinking about this as I was laying in my bed a few minutes ago, because I only got a few minutes before I got to go to work, you know, vacation's off, you know what I'm saying? I had my vacation. It was pretty cool. So I've been thinking, I just saw this clip, because Raw is still going on right now, but I just saw this clip. Clash in Italy just happened. Roman was telling Jay, because he's in the King of the Ring tournament, he's telling Jay, like, go and get the other one, you know, get the other title or whatever. And I was just thinking to myself, like, I kind of hate the bloodline. Why? And y'all are going to say, he hates the bloodline because of this. Oh, he's one of those. He's an AEW fan or something. Nah, bro. I just think the bloodline is too good. The bloodline story is way too good. And since it's too good, as much as we want something different, when we see the bloodline on screen, we're still happy. Like, if WWE doesn't need to change the format, because everyone loves the bloodline. We dealt with the bloodline for like 5 years straight. Bloodline story, we thought it was over when Roman lost. It kept going with Solo, and we were like, okay, it's just like a mini story. And all of that led to now with Jacob Fatu now being a part of the bloodline after he just broke off from Solo's bloodline. It's kind of crazy that they don't have to change much, because we're going to just accept it. Roman is obviously one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, and I'm not going to debate. Like you, there's no reason for you to debate me, because it's obvious. He wouldn't be on TV 24/7. He wouldn't have these good matches even when he's gone for months. It's like Roman is too good. Too good as a character. He's the same character from years ago, but he somehow still has aura, still has the character, the storytelling to keep it going, even after 5 to 6 years of the bloodline. You can't be mad at it. But I hate the bloodline because you can't change anything. Once Roman gets the title, we want him to keep the title. We don't want him to have no quick reign. We want him to have the title. He's about to be gone like most of this month. And I mean, he did say that he wasn't going to be here June, but he did show up on a June date, which is today. So it's like, what can you do? Like, genuinely, what can you do? What can you switch? Once Roman gets the title, we should have known the bloodline stuff was going to happen. And so now there's not much you can change. And what are you going to do? Put Seth up there? We done seen Seth and Roman so many times, and every time Roman loses. He won one match against Seth, and it was a tag team match. And I don't think Seth got pinned that match. It was Cody that got pinned by The Rock. So what are we doing? What are we going to do? Genuinely, what else is WWE gonna do? They're not gonna be like, oh, let's put Oba up there because they got him in this dumb Brock Lesnar feud after he retired him already. They let Oba retire him, brought him back, and now it's 1-1, so we're finna have a third match. And it's most likely gonna be at SummerSlam. And it's kind of clear and obvious that Brock is gonna cost Oba this tournament. Because there is no one else on this card, this tournament, that is gonna beat Oba Femi. Y'all have made him even after he just lost to Brock. Brock is basically, wrestling wise, better than every wrestler on this list. I don't even like Brock like that, but I have to say it. He's literally one of the best wrestlers in wrestling, universe. There, he's dangerous. So none of them are better than Brock. If Oba beat him, then Oba's beating everyone else. I don't even know why they put Carmelo and Penta into this match with him, knowing he was not going to lose to Penta and Carmelo Hayes. Solo Sikoa, Solo can lose. He's still kind of protected. Like, genuinely, if I'm being honest, like, Solo could lose every match, every time, and nothing would matter. So, I just want to know, what could they do other than the Bloodline story? Genuinely, what else could they do? And that's why it sucks. That's why it sucks to say that I hate the Bloodline. Okay? I hate them because they're too good. I hate the Bloodline because the story that they created is now just generational. It can't end. It can't end now. Unless everyone from the Bloodline left WWE, it's generational. Even after this, if any of the Usos kids, Roman's kids, Solo's kids, Jacob's kids want to be in wrestling, they're there. Like, they're going to be there. And they could become the greatest wrestlers of all time. They could literally continue the Bloodline story even if years have went by without it going. That's how dangerous it was to do the Bloodline story. So now the Bloodline, it's there and it's not going anywhere. Everyone can be mad. Everybody can be a little pissed about it, but there's nothing else you can do. There's nothing else you can do. Jacob just fell in line. And I kind of see Jacob breaking off from the Bloodline again, but it's going to be months, maybe even years before Jacob actually does it. So get used to it, people. I just want to say that. I still enjoy seeing the Bloodline. When I was in my bed watching the clips, I was like, yo, I hate this, but I love this. I love the Bloodline story. I grew up in this story. It's been bro, I was what? Wait, hold on. Let me think. 2020? I was about 16 when the story started. I think like 16, 15. Like, yo, I grew up with the story. So obviously I'm going to like it. I think the only people that probably actually don't or can't like it is maybe older people that are in the fan base. Like, they just don't like Roman. They don't like the Usos. They don't like none of that. They don't consider the Usos one of the greatest tag teams of all time. They don't consider Roman one of the greatest characters and wrestlers of all time, because you can't tell me Roman can't wrestle. Roman can wrestle. Maybe not to the point of Chad Gable and El Grande Americano, but Roman can wrestle. That man is a generational talent. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Did they start him off wrong? Yes. Solo-wise, they started him off terrible. They started him off trash. When he was in the Shield, it was almost perfection. And then they gave Seth all the love. And Roman, nobody could accept Roman because they were shoving him down our throats. So now everyone's like, nah, he ain't a generational talent, but he is. He is. He is. You can't deny that. So when he has the title, you should have expected some Bloodline stuff to go on. They don't have nothing for him. They haven't pushed anyone further enough for it. You know what I'm saying? If Penta was like pushed from the jump instead of just putting him in matches, letting him cook, you know, if they like pushed him from the jump, IC title, he might be someone that could go for the world title right now. I genuinely think Penta is a world champion, but WWE doesn't think that. They think he should have the IC title, which you should start him off slow, of course, but literally, what else is going to happen? Who else is going to push up? Oba can't push up yet. He got to get through Brock.
We're going up, it's our moment. You know together we're going. Gonna be golden.
I hate the bloodline, and I wish it didn't happen. But I'm glad it happened. It's just the story can't end now. It just can't end. You just got to sit with that. Hopefully my points were made. And if they were not, if you just didn't like it, understandable. I got you. I completely understand. You are in your right to hate on this video. Like I said, I'm not too good with words. All right. Like I'm really not. I try to talk. It keeps going. You know, so if you did watch, you did enjoy, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so these are gonna be the new type of videos, rant videos. I'm gonna join the formula because there's a lot of things I'd be wanting to rant on too. But it's all gonna be like media, like wrestling and anime, maybe, I don't know, fighting game stuff, you know, that type of stuff that I'm into. I will not be going into politics and all that. Y'all can miss me with that. I like talking about wrestling. Wrestling is one of my things that I just love talking about and love bringing up. Maybe some music. I might talk about some of my underground friends. Give y'all some news about them that they might want out, you know, out there. Maybe something that they can't advertise themselves, but I have somewhat of a platform to do so. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? Look, come on. It's just a new style. I'm going to still be posting gaming videos. You know, I got some videos with my boy Super. I got some videos by myself that have already been recorded and stuff. And I might post some Yami videos if I'm like with someone solo, or it's just not a Yami video. Maybe there's just a lot of people in there. I don't know. We'll see. But I appreciate you for watching. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a great day. Good day, night, morning, all that when you see it. Peace.